Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back! Of course I'm back, I'm not going anywhere. Boost! Peekaboo, I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2021, the album, Dad, AF, Rock on, Gold Dust Woman. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. How are you guys doing today? Happy Thursday. You know what? I was going to surprise the internet today, or those that follow me on the internet or watch my videos, and I wasn't going to do an intro, and then I thought, you know what? I think they can handle 30 seconds of me being foolish. So anyway, but I wasn't going to do the intro today, and then everybody was going to be like, what's going on? There's no intro over here, and is something going on in Peter's world? Yes. Let me tell you what happened. Well, first of all, let me get a little bit of my new Lunar Beauty Coven on. Did you guys know, okay, have you seen the new release from Lunar Beauty, Manny MUA's brand? I got my Coven lip gloss in the mail yesterday. I premiered it on this channel yesterday. It's beautiful, you guys. It is really close to Celine, but a little bit lighter. And it has even a little bit more of like a gold shimmer in it. And it smells the same packaging. Absolutely love it. So anyway, congratulations to you, Manny, on the new release. And thank you for, can you bring Enchantment back? I'm ready for Enchantment to come back. Okay. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yes, did I tell you I had an emotional breakdown in my car today? I did! I had an emotional breakdown in my car. I was listening to this song, and all of a sudden, like, I don't know if this ever happens to you, but I was just like driving down the road. I was on the way to doing a review video, and I was listening to this song, and I got in my head, which happens, you know, most of my day, and I was in my head, and all of a sudden, I just like started like bawling and bawling and bawling, and then of course, because when I'm that emotional, you know, I get so emotional. I mean, I need a microphone. I get so emotional, baby. Anyway, of course, when I get that emotional, what do? Well, I push the envelope and I listen to the song again. And then I was like even more emotional. It was like the song, the lyrics were like really speaking to me. So I was like, I got some things to say. And so I pulled over into this parking lot over by Whole Foods, and I just turned on the camera and started talking. It probably makes no sense whatsoever, but that's over on my Peter Does Stuff channel. So, if you have any interest in seeing Peter have, that's me. No, I don't like when people talk about themselves in third person either. But, like, you know, like, I don't know that person, that wasn't me, I don't like that either. But anyway, if you want to go see me if you want to go see me talk about some things that are on my mind today, you know, it's over on my Peter Does Stuff channel. I am loving that channel. I just feel like I can do whatever I want to do over there, and every day that I wake up is something different. Some days I go shopping, some days I just talk to the camera. Some days I show the bunny rabbit that we have in our backyard. I posted that video a couple days ago. Just all kinds of stuff over there. I'm really having a blast, and I just want to say thank you for all the support that I have received. I want to say thank you for all the support on all of my channels, because you know, not everybody that watches this channel watches my other channels, and, you know, I have a pretty solid core group of people that watch my vlog on a nightly basis, and I just really, really appreciate it. I'm coming up on the end of 5 years vlogging every single night except for 1 week, and I get in my car every single night, and it's just kind of what I do, you know, and my husband's always like, don't you have to go vlog? And he's so supportive of it, and everybody in my life knows. They're always like, who is listening to you drive around in a car for an hour talking? But, you know, I have such a blast on all of my channels, and, you know, my Peterisms channel, Reading Meditations, I have them right over there because I'm going to film that next, and my BookTube channel, and my book clubs, and the review channel, of course, I love because I always get to come up with things. And so I just want to say thank you for making my dreams come true, really, you know. I try to say this over here on a somewhat regular basis, not every video, because of course that would be boring, but it just means the world to me, and more so than I think, you know, than you guys have any idea, to the people that have bought my merch, and my cameos, and my candles, and watched my videos, and it really, really means the world to me, you know, and as a person that tries to live with gratitude in my heart on a daily basis, and I think especially more so today, I don't know, I've just been really emotional lately. You know, I realized that this is a gift that I was given, that people watch my videos and find me entertaining, or maybe they don't, but they still watch, you know? So thank you, I appreciate it. All right, so let's get into today's video. I am going to talk about Gabby Hanna has made her, well, she's getting ready to make her return, and she announced that. And I'm also going to talk about Jaclyn Hill's new business, okay? Which I have to tell you, I was very surprised about. And I haven't seen tons put out about this. I haven't seen Jaclyn marketing this like crazy. I don't know. I feel like when I went and looked at it, I feel like it's kind of in the process of being built. So I have a feeling that it's going to be more built up, and she'll probably market it more and talk more about it down the road. But I think it's actually a smart venture. Like, I was looking at this and I was like, this is either going to like totally bomb and won't work at all, or Jaclyn is doing something that is kind of like, not brand new, but I'll get to that in just a second. I'm talking about the Jaclyn thing in a second. Let's talk about Gabby Hanna first, okay? Now, I was going to invite Gabby Hanna. If you don't know what I'm talking about, okay? Gabby Hanna came out yesterday, and she announced on her Twitter and on her Instagram, let me pull it up here, I have the receipts right here. She announced on her Twitter, hold on a second. Well, I'll just read the one from Instagram. She said, honored and excited to be a guest on Red Table Talk via Stephans to talk about cancel culture. Hashtag Red Table Talk, hashtag via Stephans, or hashtag the Red Table Talk via Stephans. So this is with Gloria Estefan. And I like saw this and I was like, what? And because I had been thinking about inviting Gabby over to my own Red Table Talk with my special co-host, Sally. Sally, who do you think is the best person in the world to talk about cancel culture? Well, obviously Gabby Hanna, because she's the best teacher in the world. I know. Can you think of anybody better to teach the world and play the ultimate victim than Gabby Hanna? I think that we should have her on my show. It's my show, our show, to talk about cancel culture. So anyway, when I saw this, I was like, are you kidding me? Okay, are you kidding me? First of all, okay, congratulations to you, Gabby, for being on this show. What it does, okay, is it further enables her victimization of being canceled on YouTube, or what she believes cancel culture is and whatever. Gabby, had you ever thought of the fact that maybe people aren't canceling you and you haven't ever been canceled? And it'll be interesting to see what she has to say on the show. I guess I should reserve judgment, right? I mean, do we have to, you know? But anyway, I mean, she made the whole series talking about how, you know, she was canceled and talking about everybody. And that's what's so interesting to me. It's like, well, anyway, have you ever thought about the fact, Gabby, that maybe it's not that you were canceled? Maybe it's the fact that people are just disinterested in you anymore. I can't tell you, when I make Gabby Hanna videos, the amount of responses and comments that I get from people that say, I used to be a huge Gabby Hanna fan, but ever since she started this whole series and ever since she started that and blah, 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 blah. Even when you go to Gabby Hanna's Twitter at this point, or you go to her Instagram, she isn't getting that many comments, okay? Like, I looked on here, she has on this Instagram 258 comments, and it was posted 23 hours ago. That's not a lot of comments, okay? And although the majority of them are pretty glowing, there are many in there that are like, why are you picked for this? Why are you the person out of everybody to be talking about cancel culture? Like, it doesn't really make any sense. There's one person was like, okay, interesting pick, opinions, like, and then when you go over to her Twitter, there aren't many responses either. It's like 30 or I think it was like 37 I saw on there responses to her Twitter. And the reason why is because Gabby Hanna now has it on her Twitter because she can't hear any feedback from anybody as a public figure, okay? Because you want to be on a show like this, but you don't want any feedback from anybody either. Like, it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, where you want this ultimate amount of fame, which then you say you don't want fame, you just want to do your art and music, then don't go on a show like this. Why would you go on a show like this and stir up even more controversy and drama when you come out and say, I don't want drama? Why would you just say, you know what, I'm working on myself and I'm trying to stay away from this. I don't like to be in drama. I don't think this is a good idea because people will probably take this a bad way, okay? I don't think that Gabby Hanna, other than her very close followers that she still has been able to hold on to at this point, I don't think she is the person that most people are going to listen to after what she has done in the last year with really trying to cancel some of YouTube's favorite people, okay? I mean, Joy Graceffa, like, you can't say a nasty comment about him and his fans come for you, you know? Because he's a good guy. He's a good guy, right? So it's like, she comes out and she says all these things, which are lies. I mean, it'll be interesting to see on the show, are they going to call her out about all her lies that she said in her video? Oh, no, that's not going to happen, right? You know, are they going to call her out about this series that she put out? Or, you know, the whole situation with her and Jessie Smiles, are they going to talk about that? Are they going to talk about how, like, she has done damage to other people's lives as well, and that she is part of cancel culture? I mean, directly part of cancel culture, where she gets in videos and TikToks and Instagram stories, and she directly is affecting somebody's cancel culture? Or will she get in a video and talk about her experience with people trying to cancel her? Girl, it ain't nobody's canceling you, okay? I don't even believe in cancel culture, if you want to know the truth. I just don't. There are people that probably should have been canceled that never will be canceled, okay? And I just don't believe in cancel culture. I believe it's you just grow disinterested in somebody, you don't follow them anymore or watch them anymore. And that's what's happened. You know, Gabby Hanna has it now where you can only respond to her or whatever if she follows you. Well, okay, then the only people that are responding to you on Twitter are the people that you have approved of. And if you don't like what they say, you just block them. It's that simple, okay? And if you don't want fame, then why are you going on a show like this? Because quite frankly, unless you live in some delusional world, nobody wants to hear what Gabby Hanna has to say about cancel culture. Because nobody cares about what Gabby Hanna has to say about cancel culture, because she isn't any kind of expert on it. Just like she isn't an expert on all of the other things that she claims to try to teach the people on the internet. She just isn't, you know? I don't know. I just like, you know... I had this fan out that said, we were rooting for you. But to some degree, you know, I was like, I knew that sooner or later, you know, that Gabby Hanna was going to come out and do something again. I just knew she was, right? And I was like, is it going to be the series? Is she going to put out some cryptic song that everybody's going to decipher? She's going to do something, because the reality is this, okay? As much as Gabby Hanna wants to talk about how she doesn't like drama, she craves drama. She thrives on drama. It drives her career, because Gabby Hanna knows one thing. Without drama, Gabby Hanna is irrelevant. Is Gabby Hanna being asked to go on talk shows to talk about Gabby Hanna? No, she's not. Nobody's just asking her. In fact, when I was sitting here watching this, like, or I'll go down and I was like reading the comments. I was sitting over there reading the comments and stuff. I thought to myself, why are we interested in Gabby? I mean, like, if I was a fan base, like, why am I interested in Gabby Hanna? Like, what is it about Gabby Hanna that makes me interested in her? Or is it just that she got really famous and everybody was following her, and so that everybody was like, oh? Or was it her relatable stories and her music and her drive to be a musician, right? Okay, so then that's the card she plays. She plays this card where it's like, well, I just want to be this musician and I want to just be this artist. But then you have this other Gabby over here that's constantly driving and thriving on drama, okay? That goes on Mom's Basement with Keemstar and talks about how she doesn't like drama, but she just put out a 6-part series just decimating the careers of people on YouTube. But she doesn't see that as drama. She doesn't see her, she's like, oh, I'm standing up for myself, right? Or I'm defending myself. Well, defending yourself can sometimes closely be aligned to drama, and you have to ask yourself, would I choose to allow those people just to spin? Or would I like to stay over here and in my own lane? Or do I want to be part of the drama, you know? And I say this all the time on my Peterisms channel. We have, all of us, at one point or another, had the need to tell on somebody, okay? If you only knew what this person did, or if you only knew what this person said, or if you only knew how they treated me behind the scenes, or it's weak, okay? It's weak and it's pathetic. Work on yourself and stop telling on other people. There's no need. Nobody cares. And at this point, I mean, it has been so long since Gabby Hanna has come out with a video in her series. I don't even believe there is a completed series, okay? I don't even believe there ever was a completed series. So you want us to take you seriously about this series that you have never fully completed to begin with, nor put out, nor responded to Joey Graceffa and Daniel's things that they've claimed in their videos. You've never said anything about that. You've never said anything about Alex James coming back and responding to your videos. You've never come back and said much about the Jussie Smiles things that didn't meet your narrative. But Gabby wants us to walk along the journey with her towards fame. No, what I think that somebody on the production team for the show Googled cancel culture, and Gabby's video, the first part of her series, came up, and they thought, oh, this is a girl that has a big following, whatever, okay? Well, here's a little suggestion to the Red Table Talk Stefan group over there, okay? Vet your people out a little bit better. That's what I think, okay? And I know that not everybody is going to agree with that. but vet your people out a little bit better, right? There are a lot of people out there that have gone up and down and up and down and up and down through cancel culture and have like learned from it and grown from it. Why not somebody like that? Why not somebody that has never been canceled on YouTube and to say, this is what I have done to never be canceled on YouTube. This is what I've done to stay out of the limelight of trouble on YouTube. Why Gabby Hanna? Like, that is such an interesting pick to me. Will I be watching it? I guess. I guess I will. I mean, you know, well, you going to be watching it, Sally? She said, hell no, I'm not watching it. So anyway, but, you know, it's just like, I don't get it. I really don't. And then it's funny because underneath her Instagram, there's all these people that are like, when's your next song coming out? When's your next song coming out? When's your next song coming out? Okay. Gabby Hanna, who is a musician, she never puts albums out. She just puts songs out. Like a song here, 2 years later, another song. 2 years later, a song, you know, whatever. Hell, Beyonce drops a whole album in one day. Girl, figure it out. You're no Beyonce, okay? You sit on a keyboard and you edit this stuff like crazy and come up with all these stories. Her music, no, I don't think her music is horrible, okay? Her artwork, I said in my last video, I like some of her artwork, okay? Then do what makes you happy, but why continue? She had to know. I mean, there are literally comments underneath this tweet of hers that she put out. There's like several comments that are like, Trisha Paytas is going crazy right now because you got this opportunity and whatever. There you go. There's an example of drama, you know, and then people are going to come over here and then they're going to say, so Gabby shouldn't go on this show and have this opportunity. Not if she wants to stay in drama. She shouldn't, you know. I mean, there's been a lot of opportunities in my life that I have been offered, but I have chosen not to do those things because I am a sober person. I cannot tell you how many times I have had liquor companies reach out to me and ask me to do endorsements on Instagram or whatever. I'm a sober person. I choose to be a person of sobriety today and in recovery. Therefore, I turn down those many times highly lucrative possibilities and options and opportunities, opportunities because of what I believe in, okay? And I am a firm believer that your principles only mean something if you stick to them when they're inconvenient, okay? So Gabby Hanna, she has these principles of I don't want to be in drama. She says it anytime she gets a chance, but then she puts herself right in the limelight of drama again. Okay, girl, okay. Well, don't complain. Do not complain one bit on whatever you say on this show. When it gets turned out of context and people take it a wrong way and people go, oh, she said this, well, what about this with Jessie Smiles? Or she said this, what about this with Trisha Paytas? Or she said this, what about this? Well, I know, nobody likes Trisha Paytas, so that's a bad example. But what about this with Alex James? Or what about this with Joey Graceffa and Daniel? Or what about this with the entire cast of the Escape the Night? Don't complain. You chose to go on the show. And no matter how highly edited it is, you chose to go on this show. So whatever comes of it, hey, that's your deal. You know what I mean? That's what you got. So, hey, I wish Gabby Hanna the best of luck on this. And, yeah, I mean, I will watch it. I'm interested to see what she has to say on this show about cancel culture. I swear to God, if she gets on this show and she victimizes herself again and she talks about how she's been canceled on YouTube and shadow banned and all, I really, to be honest, I don't know that I can bear much more. I really, really can't with this gal. I just can't, okay? Now, if she wants to get on there and talk about how she's contributed to it and take some ownership, of which she says she does all the time, she says in her videos she takes ownership for things. Take ownership for how you've tried to cancel other people, you know? I just let us know how that works for you. In fact, hold on a second. Let me get into her Twitter really quick, of which I had pulled up. Why don't you explain to us, while you're on that show, why she doesn't have it anymore? For months, she had, because now she has a song on there. For months, she had the Jessie Smiles video pinned to the top. Hey, how about apologize to Jessie Smiles? Has that happened yet? I guess I'm still waiting on the apology from you to Jessie Smiles, but we know that that's not going to happen, right? What I was going to say, referring to the song that was on there actually, was that in her Instagram, underneath this, everybody was like, when's the next song coming out? When's the next song coming out? When's the next song coming out? Well, it don't take watching many seasons of RuPaul's Drag Race to know that when you drop a show on TV, the next thing you do is drop a song. So what is this? This is marketing for Gabby Hanna's new song that's going to come out. So I don't know what that song's going to be. Probably she'll call it Cancel Culture or something like that because that's what she's talking about on the show. So anyway, can't wait for that bop. Okay, so let's get into the next topic. The next topic is Jaclyn Hill. Jaclyn Hill announced, hold on a second, She announced yesterday on Jaclyn Cosmetics, naughty or nice, drop an ice if you're ready for our holiday collection. It's the perfect present for a snow queen. She has this little video clip and everything like that, and it's cute. But we don't really know a whole lot about what it's going to be. So anyway, did Jaclyn Cosmetics put it over on their thing? I guess I should probably go look to see if Jaclyn Cosmetics has released, hold on a second, Jaclyn Cosmetics, if they released what, here, is this it? No, this isn't it. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it is. They've got, okay. This season, it's a holiday, and you're the present. Frost yourself with a statement, lip, glowy winter sunskin, wind chilled cheeks, and an icy shimmering eye. Sweet glaze lip lacquer, winter sun face palette, skin perfecting oil primer, glaze, the palette is $38, which is less than the Jeffree Star palette. I don't know how many it's in there. Does it say? It doesn't say. Okay, skin perfecting oil primer, glaze over shimmer top coat, pout spoken lipstick, liquid lipstick, and pout spoken lip liner. Launching 10/17/21 on Jaclyn Cosmetics. And yeah, well, the palette is small actually, so it wouldn't be. It's like only like 3 pans, so that's what it looks like. So anyway, are you guys excited about that? Okay, well, are you excited about this? Jaclyn's got a new venture, and I have actually not seen her talk a lot about this. So I don't know where, like I said, where she's marketing this. I don't know where she's posting about this, but when I saw this on her Twitter, I was like, oh wow, this is kind of a big deal. So Jaclyn has, okay, so somebody posted on her Twitter, they said, hold up. You mean to tell me there's now an entire one-stop shop for all of Jaclyn Hill's recommendations? Awesome platform and venture, Jack. And hashtag I'm in it, hashtag, or then I'mInIt.com. And it had this like notice from Jaclyn Hill on it. And I'm like, what is this? Like, we all know that Jaclyn Hill is the queen of the swipe ups on Amazon and all that kind of stuff. And I think she's trying. I think she's trying. I know it's hard for her. I know it is. I know it's hard. But she's trying to disclose. Hashtag ad in the very corner. She's trying to. She's trying to. Okay. But anyway. So I'm like, what is this? So I read this statement right here. Okay. Where are my reading glasses? And it says, over the last, okay, it's called I'm in it. Welcome to I'm in it. Over the last 10 years, I've had the opportunity to share all the things that I love on social media, from beauty products to snacks, candles, lifestyle items, and so much more. Did she make a video about this and I'm completely clueless to it? If she did, I don't know. Okay. From beauty products to snacks, candles, lifestyle items, and so much more. It only made sense to start my own marketplace and work with some of my favorite brands to bring you a one-stop shop for all of my ride or die products. This platform opens the door for small businesses to gain exposure and share their passions with a loyal community. As you guys know, I always throw 100% of myself into a project, and I'm so excited to share I'm in it with you. Enjoy. Okay, hold on a second. I want to go over and see if she talked about this in a YouTube video, because if she did, I completely missed it. No, because the last one was This Week Has Been Insane. So if she did, it was before that one. All right, so let's talk about this, right? When you go to this website at first, okay, it kind of looks corny, to be completely just honest with you, okay? Here, I'll put some screenshots up here or whatever. It looks kind of corny, and it has the statement at the top, and then it says XO Jaclyn, and then underneath here it has like recommendations for you. Shop now, award-winning silk products by certain brands, and then she's got her videos down here. When I looked at it yesterday, oh, here it is, more seasoning from Jordan's channel. And she's got Mike's Hot Honey, $11. I've always wanted to try Hot Honey. So anyway, and then when you go here to the clip, the more tab, she's got Loving Tan, Mike's Hot Honey, Sanita's Skincare, 7th Avenue Candles, Slip, and Supris. Okay, so she's only got on there like 6 products. But when I was looking at this, I was like, this is very interesting. Because other than like girlfriends of mine that have done watch makeup tutorials for years and years and years, like that new Jaclyn Hill from back then in the day, the other people that I have met that know Jaclyn Hill a lot are Instagram influencers, like women that I know around Indianapolis, and I have met other places that, you know, have anywhere from like 300,000 to 1 million followers, and they do very well. And if you know what they do on those fashion Instagram kind of sites or whatever, they link to a site called Like to Know It, okay? These gals are and I guess men too. These gals, I've had so many people recommend to me that I need to do that Like to Know It thing, and I'm like, every picture is like this of me on Instagram. What am I going to like to know it? My hat, Gorin Brothers, okay? So anyway, people keep on asking me, what is this, okay? It's a donkey, and it says dumb, you like get it, ASS, okay. So anyway, but I'm like, okay, is Jaclyn just doing this as a one-off? Like, if she was going to just do it for herself, I have to believe, and has there been a discussion about this that I completely missed? Like, I have to believe that she would just call it, like, Jaclyn's Vault. That would be cute though, wouldn't it? But no, but like I would have to believe that she would, where's my pink fan? Here it is. I would have to believe that she would just call it Jaclyn's Vault and then just put all the items that she wants on there, right? No. I think this is going to be a website like to know it, where if you're an influencer, a YouTuber, Instagrammer, or whatever, you can go over there and you can have a site, and like your site would be like I'm in it / Peter Monn, and then that would be my store, and then you could come to my store and you could buy any of those products. Okay, here's the end. Jaclyn Hill probably takes 3% or 10%. 10% is high. 3% of 5% of all of your sales, okay? Well, that doesn't sound like a lot, but have you seen what these people sell? I mean, like, my friends that follow these people, they're like, oh, I got this from that, and I saw it on their Like to Know It, whatever. These gals are making a fortune off that Like to Know It site, okay? Which, it's almost funny to me that Like to Know It almost kind of sounds similar to I'm in it. So I was like, I think that's where Jaclyn got the idea, and she's going to be like the new Like to Know It, and then all these people are going to sign on there, okay? Which doesn't really sound like a ton, but let's just say if over a period of 2 years, right, you have, okay, y'all know I'm horrible at math. Somebody broke it all down for me the other day. I was so embarrassed. I was like, yes, I got my percentages all wrong. Thank you for doing the math for me. But let's just say if she has 1,000 people on there, which realistically she could have a lot more, okay? And let's say that the average sale of those 1,000 people is, let's just be fair, okay, if they have a good following, is $500 a month, okay? So we got now $500,000, that's $500,000, okay, that the website has made in a month, okay? And let's just say if her percentage is 3%, that's $15,000 a month off of only 1,000 sales, okay? So times 12, that's $180,000 extra that she's making a year, But what if it wasn't just 1,000? Because I can't imagine how many people are on that Like to Know It site. What if it's like 5,000, okay? Hold on a second. 180, damn. What is it? It comes to like 620,000 or something like that. I told you I ain't got my glasses on, I can't do math. Okay. Times 5, then that's like almost $1 million extra that Jaclyn is making a year on this website, okay? And if her percentage is higher, or if there's a sign-up bonus or whatever, like she really, and she's also the one that she is getting these, what do you call, and I'm just speculating, like this could just be a Jaclyn Hill website. I just don't think so. And if that's the case, then I'm like, y'all, we were stupid in calling her out as a bad businesswoman, okay? Jaclyn Hill figured out how to corner the market because she already has this huge following. So if all of these people that love Jaclyn and have followed Jaclyn sign up for this thing, for their own thing, because she hasn't really announced a whole lot about it yet. Did I miss a huge announcement? I feel like I missed a huge announcement. If I did, y'all, my bad, okay? And I'm going to read the comments and it's going to say, oh, Peter, she did a whole video about it, and I'm going to feel like a fool. But anyway, but if that is her plan and she announces it on a bigger scale, like, that's a huge thing, okay? That alone with Jaclyn Cosmetics, which is doing very, very well. Like I said, every time I go into Ulta, they always say, you know, like, oh, her stuff sells out, like, immediately. So if that's the case, then Jaclyn Hill's a better businesswoman than I ever gave her credit for, you know? So anyway, I'm going to be very, very interested to see what this is about. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about all of that in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.